edition of Becky's Bookworm. I've not been around for a while because one or two things have just got in the way, and I just haven't had the drive for it, but I'm back now. I'm enjoying the winter and I've got a lot of things to talk to you about. Today, the first thing I'm going to talk to you about is my trip to Edinburgh. It was actually in October when I went. It was to see Amanda Palmer play up in Edinburgh. I really like Amanda Palmer. I've liked her for quite a while now and I love seeing her live, so when I heard she was touring, I decided to try and get to as many dates as I could. So I went to see her in Liverpool, which was in a library, which was quite a strange performance, and also up in Edinburgh where I have friends that I could stay with, so that was really good. I'm just going to get my tea. Okay, so anyway, I went up there, stayed with my friends, went to see Amanda Palmer. She was brilliant. I cried. It was fantastic. The other thing I wanted to see while I was up there was all the bookshops. I'd heard really good things from other booktubers and from friends that have been up there, been to uni and that sort of thing. So I decided to just have a wander, spend a day just wandering around, having a look at books and just buying one or two. This is the part where I will try and put some pictures if I can. That I got, I did a lot of second-hand book shopping, which is good because I absolutely love bargains. There was one bookshop I went into called Armchair Books, I think it was called, and they had a massive sci-fi section, so I was super excited. I would have bought way more, but I only had a backpack to carry all my clothes and everything down in. I tried to restrain myself and this is what I bought. This down here now. I've moved my books. Okay, so the first one is Obernewtyn. I'm probably pronouncing that terribly, by somebody called Isobelle Carmody. Says, in a world struggling back from the brink of apocalypse, life is harsh, and for Elspeth Gordy, it's also dangerous. That's because Elspeth has a secret. She's a misfit born with mysterious mental abilities and she must keep hidden under the threat of death. Burdened by a mutation, Elspeth leads an isolated, fearful life of an orphan, and her worries only multiply when she is exiled to the mountain compound known as Obernewtyn, where for all her talents, Elspeth may finally and truly be out of her depth. So I thought that sounded quite interesting. Little kitty on the cover, so yeah. Next one was actually bought for my partner, who is a massive Star Wars fan. I really like Star Wars, but he is obsessed. He absolutely loves it. So I got him this, which is Star Wars Darksaber. It says it's part of a trilogy, so I've got him that. I don't think I need to explain what happens with Star Wars. Next one, Marge Piercy, Braided Lives. Now I've read Marge Piercy's novel, oh god, what's it called? Body of Glass. Oh my god, I absolutely loved that book, so I don't know why I couldn't remember it. Really good book. Hopefully it will be as good as the other one. America in the 50s meant McCarthyism and ban the bomb, jitterbug and jazz, girls in padded bras and clinging pastel twin sets. But that was not all. In this story of the women who liberated us into the 70s, Marge Piercy recreates the fear and tensions that lay beneath the surface. Funny, angry and acidly entertaining, she writes of Jill, independent, streetwise, and of her cousin and closest friend Donna, braiding lives before the women's movement, making love before the pill. So this sounds really interesting. If it's half as good as the last one I read of hers, I'm going to really enjoy it. So then I picked up The Wasp Factory by Iain Banks. Never read it, don't know why I've never got to it, so when I saw it in the second-hand shop I thought, well, why not, might as well pick it up. The next one I bought purely because I really loved the front cover, very retro. I'm kind of into that. I probably have that up as a poster on my wall. It's called Omnivore by Piers Anthony, and I'll just read you the blurb on the back. Herbivore, one who eats only vegetables. Carnivore, one who lives by blood and flesh. Omnivore, who feeds on all things to sustain life. And so there were three, all human, all held together by a triangle of indeterminate love, the man of brawn, the cripple, and the woman. They were scientists on a troubleshooting expedition to the planet Nacre, the silent, dusky planet of multiform mushrooms and spore clouds, where 18 had died or disappeared before them. And if you can see on the back, there's like a little flying mushroom. It's pretty cool. So yeah, this sounds quite interesting. It's pretty old. It says when it was originally on sale it was 70p, says the mark on the back. When I went in the shop there was absolutely tons of Terry Pratchett books and I'd never read one before, so I quickly stood there on my phone and like did a quick Google what was the best starter book if you were new to Terry Pratchett, and it was Small Gods. So I'm going to give that a go and see if I like it, and if I do, my reading list is going to go up massively because, as you probably know, he's got a lot of books. So after I'd finished in the second-hand bookshops, I went to the Big Waterstones that was in Edinburgh, and one of the guys that works there actually recommended me this. It is called Dancing Jacks by Robin Jarvis. He also told me that the guy that wrote this actually designs his own front covers as well, so that's pretty cool. It's an absolutely bonkers front cover. So says, in a coastal town, a strange out-of-print book is found, full of colourful stories of castles, knights and unicorns. But the book, written by a mysterious turn-of-the-century occultist, is no fairy tale. For those who start it, find that they just can't put it down, no matter how much they want to. So this sounds really interesting, and it sounds like something that I'm probably going to really get stuck into. As an avid book reader, which I guess you all are as well, this is right up my street. Now the last one is Dark Orbit by Carolyn Ives Gilman. I've been looking for something since I finished the really long way to a small angry planet. I really enjoyed that, and I enjoyed the world it was set in and the sci-fi vibe. So I wanted to find something similar, and this seems like it will probably be a good fit for reading after that. It says, when a team of scientists is assembled to investigate a new habitable world, exothenologist Sarah Callicott is recruited to keep an eye on an unstable crewmate. Since Laura's prophetic delusions helped mobilise a revolt on Orem, she's been banished to the farthest reaches of space at the risk that her very presence could revive unrest. Upon arrival, the team finds an extraordinary crystalline planet laden with dark matter, but a crew member is found murdered and Thora mysteriously disappears. So this sounds like it's going to be a bit of a mystery, and it's set in space. It sounds quite exciting, so I am really looking forward to that. That's it for today really, just a really quick touch base to let you know that I am still here and I am going to be making videos, and hopefully a bit more regular than I have been doing. So let me know if you've read any of these and what you thought of them, or if you've got any suggestions on the back of those, just let me know, and I will speak to you soon. Okay, thank you, bye!